My name is Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman and Associates. Our firm has a primary focus on family law issues. Today we're going to talk about alimony, so please subscribe to our channel. The question becomes whether or not alimony can sort of be bargained away. In other words, if there's an alimony obligation, can one utilize to pay it, or can one accept, in lieu of alimony, a greater percentage of another asset? And the answer is yes. The parties can decide how they're going to pay alimony, if they're going to pay alimony, what are the terms of alimony, and until the court actually makes a ruling, the parties are free to try and work that out. Spousal support or alimony is not the same as child support in that child support is pretty much mandatory. There's very little way to get around it, but alimony is a different story. So for example, let's say you have an obligation to pay $50,000 of alimony. It's going to be a certain amount of money every month over the 4 years. It's $50,000. You can pay it, or you can say, I'll tell you what, we're going to sell this house. I'll give you the extra $50. Now I'm done. I don't have to pay anything. And lawyers do that all the time. We sort of use other assets to cover alimony so that we don't necessarily have to pay it out. And there are reasons to do it, and there are reasons not to do it. In a lot of cases, it makes more sense to just pay it out every month than to go with the lump sum. It has to do with the present day value of money and all that. On the flip side, if you're the recipient, you might say, well, you know what? I can get those few $100s of alimony every month, but it really doesn't mean anything to me. In other words, it comes to me in small increments, so it's just going to disappear. However, if instead of that, I got a lump sum of $30,000 or $40,000 extra from the house, that means something to me. That's something that I can invest, I can do something else with. That just won't get lost in the shuffle. I prefer that. And that certainly is something that the parties can negotiate and work out in the context of a divorce. Now, if you have any questions about that, reach out, and we'll be glad to help you out.